Hello, my loves. This will be the May 2023 horoscope for Aries Rising. Keep that in mind, that's important, okay? So, when you check your horoscope, please remember to check first the predictions for your rising sign instead of your sun sign, because that way you can see the areas of life in which you can expect changes, okay? Now, with that being said, let's see what we can expect in May. I'm an Aries rising as well. Okay. So we're not doing that bad, generally speaking. The problem is we are a little bit uncomfortable with Saturn in the 12th house. Okay. So Saturn is in Pisces, and for Aries rising, this is in the 12th house. And now the problem is this can make us feel more lonely than usual. Okay. It feels like we have some karma to burn, and it's just a never-ending story. We're not done burning that karma ever. So that's how it feels like with Saturn and Pisces there. It's gonna stay a while in Pisces, so we need to have patience with it. I've said this before with Saturn and Pisces, it feels like we're fighting all our demons. We're dealing with all our fears, our deepest fears, okay? But you know how it goes, to understand hell, one must first go through it, okay? And so a lot of us are maybe worried about our careers. Others of us might be searching in the subconscious to understand why the social status is so important for them. Why are they so concerned about making money? Okay, what's behind all that? Because when, for example, money's too important for you, your social status, how important you are in society, okay, it's usually because you have that pattern created by someone in your family. Maybe money were important for your father or for your mother, and so we're kind of like analyzing all of that to understand why we're working so hard, to make more money. So I'm telling you, it's deep stuff that we're struggling with. You have to be careful about what you're signing around the 4th of May. So we have to be careful about what we're signing, what we're talking about, what we're saying, and what kind of shady stuff, combinations we might be doing, because Venus, so around the 4th of May, because Venus will be squaring Saturn, and this for us can mean losing money or even important relationships for us. Okay, so we have to be careful about what we're saying, because we might end up losing some connections. Around the 8th of May, Venus will enter Cancer. Okay, and will make us more lovely, okay, in the mood for love, more sensitive than usual. A lot of us will be spending more time with our families. Maybe others will call their ex during this time. There is this risk. I've said that in the general horoscope as well. And for Aries rising people, it's a bigger risk than for the rest of the world out there. There are other Aries rising people who might be redecorating their houses. Other people might actually invest in a property, in a new asset, in a new property. It depends on the possibilities that we have. On the 14th of May, Venus will actually will be trining Saturn. Okay, so what this means for us is that we either clear the air with someone from our past. Okay, so we get some closure, but it's with the good energy. It's a peaceful vibe. Other of us maybe will actually buy the I don't know, the house of our dreams, with a pool and all of that. So it's a good thing. Long story short, on the 16th of May, Mars will be trining Neptune, and this will make us more compassionate. Okay, We will be in this mood of helping other people as well. Maybe a lot of us will understand better why our mothers, our fathers, people in our families are the way they are. Okay, why they're behaving like that, what's behind that, what was in their life that made them like that, so that kind of stuff. And so understanding that makes us communicate better with these people, and so we can solve all problems, all family problems. For others, even if it's not someone in the family, it still can be someone from the past. Okay, maybe we will understand why someone did what they did to us. Again, what's behind of that. What was happening with them, what was happening in their life when that happened, when they did that to us. And so understanding that, again, will make us, will help us forgive those people, and maybe heal the relationships with them. Okay, now starting with the 17th of May, it's gonna be a bit shitty here because we do have some hard aspects. Basically, Jupiter will be entering Taurus. Okay, and that, and sorry for this, and that for Aries rising in general, it's good in theory, okay, because for a lot of us this will improve our finances sooner or later. It all depends on the degrees, but generally speaking, with Jupiter in Taurus, there's an increase, expansion when it comes to money. Now the problem is Jupiter, when entering Taurus, it's gonna be squaring Pluto. Okay, and so I would say we will be making more money in the following months. Okay, maybe we'll have a promotion, right, an increase in our salaries. Maybe we'll be getting a second job. I don't know. We'll get more money, and people around us, so-called friends, can get a little bit jealous on us. Okay. Or if it's not that right away, it can also be that our values change with Jupiter in Taurus. And so because our values change, our friendships, our alliances will change as well as a consequence to that. Okay, because basically we won't want fake people around us anymore. Okay, so something of this nature. And because I was talking about making more money with Jupiter in Taurus, keep in mind that this might come from dealing with other nationalities. Okay, so from people dealing with people from other countries. Okay, maybe you will I don't know, start your own business. It's gonna be an online business, and you'll be dealing with you'll be shipping your products all around the world. Maybe in your job you will be working with people from different countries, so money's coming from foreigners. Okay, on the 20th of May, Mars enters Leo. Okay, this is not bad. Aries people are ruled by Mars, and for Aries rising, Mars is the ruler of your first house. Okay, anyway, Mars in Leo will make us more passionate. Okay, more creative. The single people out there maybe will be looking for a partner, but the problem is they won't settle with just anyone, and so they want someone that's at their level. And because they can't find someone that they like, it can get frustrating. Okay, so basically maybe they want someone that they can count on, someone with a good financial situation as well, and so they don't want to settle, basically. And so it gets frustrating because they don't find someone like that. Or there are others of us that might be trying really hard, spending a lot of money trying to impress someone. Okay, some lover, someone that we want, our crush, whatever. And that the problem is with that, we might be spending a little bit too much money, trying to seem that we have money, or trying to get on that person's level. also. Okay, maybe we're dating someone that has a very good financial situation and we don't want to feel inferior, and so we're trying our best and we're spending too much money trying to to not feel inferior anymore from that point of view. So there's this risk, but for a lot of us, I really feel like it's just a matter of finding someone that can that you can actually count on from this financial perspective as well. And it doesn't have to be in a bad way. It's more like in the sense that you want someone who has a job, who goes to work, who wants to make money because you like it or not. Money are important. It's not that easy to be happy without money, as people make it. It's nice to be artistic, to be creative and all of that, but when you didn't pay your bills, you might not enjoy that free time as much. And so that's the idea. It's not a selfish thing that you want someone with a financial, with a okay financial position. Okay. So anyway, with Mars in Cancer, I wouldn't advise you to spend more than you can, to invest money without thinking properly before, to risk. Don't try your luck with, I don't know what kind of games, that you could play to get more money, like roulette and whatever. So don't do stuff like that. There's a risk of losing money with Mars in Cancer. So starting with the 20th of May. Then we also have on the 21st, 21st, the sun will be entering Gemini. It's going to be a good time for us for, communication, selling stuff. We might, it's a good time for us to solve any issue with documents, approvals that we need and stuff like that. And we should focus to solve whatever we have to solve, or to have whatever discussion we need to have until the 28th of May, when the sun will be squaring Saturn. Because when the sun is squaring Saturn, there can be some blockages in this area, in anything that has to do with communication, selling, paperwork, stuff like that. So this is what I have for you guys. Keep in mind that all these predictions are still general. It all depends on what's activated from your natal chart. But, long story short, this is generally speaking what we can expect in May. Hope this is useful. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.